Hey guys, it's Melanie back with another Crochet Basics video. Today we're going to do the Russian join. So it's another way to join your yarn. Again, I've got a lot more of these coming your way, and don't forget you can see them all archived on my blog, melaniekham.com, and you can see the Crochet Basics tab. That will take you there, and I'll be adding them as I put these out. You can find them here on YouTube as well. Make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, and share with your friends. And yeah, let's jump right into the video. In today's video, we are going to learn how to do the Russian join. And I wanted to show you, this is what it looks like when it's completed. So you want to make sure that you understand that you're kind of pulling your yarn back through itself and that it does look a little bit different than the rest of your yarn. I feel like a lot of times in the thumbnails of these videos, you can't tell like what that's going to do. This is a lot easier than people think it is, so let's jump right in. I'm going to show you how to do the Russian join. In order to do the Russian join, you need your yarn, and your yarn needs to have a ply to it. So the ply is these twisted fibers. Okay, so if that's not the style of yarn that you have, this won't work. Okay, but you need to have those fibers. The other thing you need is a yarn needle, and you want to make sure your yarn needle is the appropriate thickness for the type of yarn that you have. So this yarn is a little bit thinner. It's kind of like a worsted weight, a DK weight. So I need to use a slightly thinner needle. If your yarn is thicker, you can get away with a thicker needle. And I will show you why. Okay, so the peach yarn is our working yarn, the one we're potentially running out of if we're going to be adding a new ball of yarn this way. The green is our new. All right, so we just need to kind of twist them around each other. And then thread your needle. All right, now I kind of like to hold on to the other ball of yarn, because what we're going to do is insert the needle in between those fibers. So you want to place the needle right in between the exact center of that yarn. And this takes a little concentration. Kind of scooch it down as you need to. You want to go about 2 inches. If you kind of unravel it slightly, it can make it a little bit easier. Once you get it started, it goes through pretty easily. All right, once you've done about 2 inches worth, okay, and then just leave that bunched, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then same thing. So this is why it's helpful to have a finer needle, because you can imagine how if you had a fat needle, this would be trickier to kind of run it through the center. And that would be dependent on the type of yarn you've got. It always kind of takes me a second to get going, and then it kind of is a little bit easier. I find this one a little tedious, to be honest. I prefer the magic knot. I think that one's a little bit faster, but it's good to know options of the different styles, and you might have different projects that sort of lend itself to different styles of joins. All right, once you've got about 2 inches worth, and pull that through. Okay, and now you can pull, not on these tails, but on the main yarn. And that is very secure. And then you can trim these little guys. Okay, so there's no knot. It's seamless. It's very secure. I am tugging on that quite tightly and it is not budging. You will have these kind of like little guys here, but for many, many, many projects, this is a great join. It's very secure. I mean, you will never notice that. If you have a very fine yarn, this might not work because you'll see a difference in the texture. But you know, it will be not noticeable at all. So that is how you do the Russian join.